everybody, welcome to the Outdoor Sports Club. I'm Gilly Sniper 300, and I've been trying to make a video of my the AR15 I finally got. I actually have a lot of footage, but my computer ruined it all. Got a new camera now, so we're going to try it again and see if this one will work better. Anyway, this is a high standard HSA-15. I believe the model number is a TX6551 if you're looking. Msrp on these is about $925 I think now. I think it was $875 before the first of the year. This one I got at Broken Arrow Gun Shop in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma for $678. I went in there last week and it was $679. So they still got a really good price. It's hard to beat that for an AR-15. My goal with this was to build a gun that was pretty much exactly the way I wanted it to be built, for the gun itself being less than $1,000, and I wanted to keep it fairly light. I think I've accomplished that task pretty well. I don't know a whole lot about AR-15s. This is my first one. I took some advice from Man Size Target, Doc 6mm, and some other guys. They have more experience with these than I do, and they found a lot of the items that I put on here. They found them and tried them out for me, and they work really well, and they're really cheap. So let's go through them real quick. This is a Mission First Tactical G27 ergonomic pistol grip. Feels really good. 15 bucks. I think it was maybe $15.99. I'll slap that up. Optics Planet. Blackhawk oversized trigger guard. Not as slim and sexy as the Magpul, which you can get those incorporated into Magpul's grip. But it gets the job done, and it was $8.99 on Optics Planet. You got to knock some pins out and stuff. Not too big of a deal. Let's see. What did we do next? Okay, this rail I got at Optics Planet. This is a UTG carbine length, obviously, quad rail. I didn't like UTG for an object or a product of theirs that I bought a while back, but this is really good. It doesn't have a heat shield in it, which is, I guess, why it's a lot cheaper than some others, but it was like $55, $56. It's aluminum, clamps in really rigid. I mean, this thing doesn't really move, barely, and then it screws in here to go ahead and clamp down really tight. I did get, excuse me, this Mission First Tactical vertical grip. This was $19.99, but I chose not to use it. It's pretty cool. It's got a little container in there, waterproof supposedly, which I'll test at some point. And it's got a foam insert in there to hold your batteries where they don't rattle around and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Wound up getting the Magpul AFG 2. I'd never used an AFG, but I liked the concept and I really like it. It feels good. I kind of wish this was a mid-length, because when I push out on this thing, I can't really extend my arm all the way. It gets really uncomfortable for me to extend my arm, so I kind of have to bend my elbow, and that's with this extended all the way back. Which when I'm running, when I've got my backpack or my plate carrier on, I close it up a little bit, so it's about the same length anyway. But unfortunately, I need it to be about there, where I could really get up on it and clamp on it and extend my arm all the way. It gets really fatiguing when it's like I'm trying to push against something that I can't push against, and it pulls it off my shoulder a little bit, so I have to bend my elbow up a little bit. No big deal. Really, I just need to learn to shoot it. Okay, Magpul MBUS Generation 2. It is what it is. I really like it. It's slim and trim and lightweight. I don't like the little peep. Is kind of hard to get out of the way, so I usually leave it like that. When you're getting one of these in action, you're not really. I want the big peep there, ready to rock. This I don't remember what this tactical latch was, but it was cheap. It was like 13, 14 bucks on Amazon. I also got this on Amazon and this on Amazon. Those were the best prices I got. These both came from Gun Kings through Amazon. They had pretty good shipping rates and pretty good prices. This was a booger to put on, so I don't recommend doing that. I would recommend, unless you really know what you're doing, just get the whole charging handle with the tactical latch included. I did not That was insane. Everything else was easy. That was insane. Then a Command Arms stock saddle. It's got the tubes, waterproof supposedly. You can fit 4 AA batteries, 6 CR123 batteries, which is what I'll be throwing in there, because I'm going to get a EOTech XPS3 on there. You can also put a cleaning kit in there supposedly. This is a tactical assault gear 2-point sling, and I don't know if it was $14 on Optics Planet. It's a really good sling. I like the way it works, but it doesn't seem to be working quite like the one that was very similar that that D-Bone had and that Doc 6mm had on theirs. They operated the same, but I don't know if I've got it set up a little bit differently or what, but it's not quite right. It sort of dangles the gun a little bit too loose, and then when I tighten it up, it makes it where it's just really, really tight, which may be, I don't know, that may be good. I've got to actually put on the gear and go try it out. So anyway, that's it. That's the new AR. Really like it. All said and done, right now I'm looking at this. I think it's about $950, and I think it's about a little over 7.5 pounds unloaded with the mag in. So let's weigh it. Well, I took the mag out because it's loaded up and I just don't feel like loading it right now, but I will weigh the mag later. I'm going to wrap the sling up around the front post so that it stays up all the way. Whoa. And this thing balanced last time we were out here. Balanced on its own, but doesn't seem to want to right now. Come on. So I think we're looking at about 7 pounds 6 ounces without the mag and without the EOTech. If we slap this up there, it's got 20 rounds in it right now. So 11.3 ounces, which will put us over 8, I believe. Yep. About 8 pounds 1 ounce. Be a little heavier because that's only 20 rounds, like I said. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It balanced. 8 pounds, 0.7 ounces with 20 rounds. So I'll go ahead and do some other measurements and whatnot to let everybody know exactly what that baby weighs all said and done, and probably post it on the video somehow, some way, or let you guys know. So anyway, that's the high standard. It heavier than I wanted it to be, but I really didn't expect to keep it under 8 pounds loaded. I don't know, that would be pretty tough to do. But that's still not bad for a fully loaded gun. It's not terrible. Okay, I went ahead and took 10 bullets out, and they weighed 3.5 ounces. I know that's probably not exact, but that way we can just add 3.5 to the total, and we'll be pretty close. So whatever I was at, 8 pounds, just under 8 pounds 1 ounce, add that up, so you're at 8 pounds 5 ounces, something like that. So you're under 8.5 pounds fully loaded. Anyway, there it is. High standard HSA-15. Really like this gun. I think it's a good option, especially for a lower budget, you know, gun to get the job done. This is going to be short to medium range, lightweight, multi-purpose, kind of a really, really versatile gun. And I think it's going to do the trick. I think it's going to do it for pretty cheaply. So, and pretty well. Thanks, guys. Happy shooting. Alright guys, I'm testing out, not shooting, but just testing out a homemade mount that I've got for my new camera. And certainly not perfect, but I think I'm onto something. I do think that I am onto something. There's not too much lag either. We're going to have to test this baby out. I've got to find a way to lock it in because I don't have a peg to stick up into the little hole in the camera to keep it still, but It's working pretty good. There we go. Sweet.